Hey guys, it's Eman. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's Sunday tutorial, I wanted to do something a little bit different because the last few tutorials have been these kind of perfect makeup looks. So I thought it would be fun to do this undone, unperfect, messy smoky eye. This look is really easy to do, and the best part is that it does not need to be perfect at all. So keep watching. To start off with skin prep, I'm going to be using the Bare Minerals Mineral Cleansing Wipes. So I've gotten really positive feedback from you guys about me doing a little bit more skincare at the beginning of all my tutorials, which I always do anyways. So now I'm just sharing it with you guys. And these wipes are probably one of my favorite face wipes to use. I'm very picky with face wipes because so many of them are very chemically and really harsh on the skin. But these are super gentle. They have chamomile and flower extract, and they just feel really nice on the skin. So I'm just using these to completely cleanse my skin before I start any makeup. To hydrate my skin, I'm spritzing the MAC Fix Plus. This is definitely one of my favorite freshening, hydrating mists. I love doing this before makeup. And as I'm letting that sink into my skin, I'm using one of my favorite lip conditioners. You guys have seen me mention this before. It is from Flower Beauty. This one is called Pucker. This just conditions your lips so well. I let this sit during the whole makeup, and then by the time I go do my lips are super conditioned. For primer today, I'm using this one from Smashbox. It is the Super Light Smooth and Blur Primer. This is great if you have large pores. Smashbox has always made really good primers. They're probably one of the best brands for primers. I am testing out a new foundation for you guys today. This one is from Dior. It is the Dior Forever Skin Glow Foundation. The shade that I'm using is 3W. This is a very beautiful light foundation. So if you don't want the look and feel of heavy foundation, this is a good option. It's very dewy. It has a very luminous finish. It melts right into your skin, which is great if you want to feel like you don't have anything on. It definitely kind of melts away, but it still gives you just enough coverage. And I don't know what it is about this finish, but when I was on my phone on Instagram, it looked great on camera. Something about the way it reflects in the light. It looks beautiful on camera. To brighten my eye area, I'm using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer. This is one of my favorite concealers right now because I love that it self-sets. So you don't need to set it with powder, which is great because I've been finding that the more powder I use in the under eye area, the more dry it looks. So I'm just kind of trying to stay away from a lot of powder in general. So the fact that this concealer doesn't need to be set makes it so much better. We're going to get right into the eyes, but first I'm going to quickly fill in my eyebrows with the MAC Lingering Eyebrow Pencil. So to start this messy eye look, you're going to need a really great kohl eyeliner. This look was kind of inspired by these kohl pencils that I got from Neutrogena. They're great. They're super creamy. They glide right on. They're really smudgeable, so you can kind of just go in and smudge them and really play around with them. So if you're looking for great kohl pencils in different shades that are super affordable because they're drugstore, these Neutrogena ones are great. I'm going in with the shade Smokey. This is a nice black. And all you need to do to start this smudgy look is you're going to take the kohl pencil and trace out a cat eye, starting from the inner corner all the way to the outer corner and creating a little bit of a flicked wing. And you're going to also fill in your waterline and then trace along your lower lash line. So the most important thing for this is that you just want to remember you do not need to make this perfect at all, you guys. The messier, the better in a way. Don't worry if it's smudgy. It's supposed to be smudgy. This is why I love this look because it doesn't need to be perfect. So you don't have to, try to make it perfect. So once you have that liner on, then next you want to take a pencil brush, smudge out the edges of the liner. This is what's going to kind of smudge it out, give that liner some shape and really give that cat eye shape. And when you're smudging out the liner, you want to smudge out on the outer edge of the line, not so much from the center of the liner. That way you're just really diffusing the edges. So this is going to give you a super smoky smudged outliner. If you want, you can leave it like this, but we're gonna add some shadow. And today I am using a palette that I'm so excited about. This is the Game of Thrones palette from Urban Decay. Who's watching Game of Thrones? I am obsessed. It's the last season. I love this show so much. I don't want it to end. If you're watching it, let me know in the comments. But this palette, I gotta give it up to Urban Decay, is so cool. It has so many cool eyeshadows in it. I literally wanted to use all of them. The best part about this look is you kind of almost can. So this eyeshadow is so easy. I'm literally gonna just use my fingers, you guys. Feel free to take whatever colors you want. I'm dipping my finger in a bunch of different shades here just to kind of play around with all these different eyeshadows, and I'm literally just applying it with my finger. I am not trying to make this eyeshadow perfect at all. I'm just applying it in the center of my lid. It's going over some of that liner. That's totally fine. That's what we want. So I went in for that green, and now I'm going in with this kind of teal blue shade. I love this color, and mixing it with the green so it's not, so when someone's looking at your eyeshadow, they're just gonna be like, whoa, what do you have on your eyes? It's gonna be hard to tell what it is. That's what makes this look so cool, is because you're just playing around with all these different eyeshadow shades. I have a brush on hand as well, so I can clean up the look if I need to. And now I'm going in with a little bit of these bronzy tones, just plopping that in the center of my lid. And just, again, all of this with my finger. If you feel you've gone over your eyeliner a little bit too much, you can just go back and add a little bit more. But again, this does not need to be perfect. And then once you have your top lid, then you can kind of go repeat on the bottom. So now I'm taking that kind of green shade that we started off with, applying that in the inner corner. And then I'm taking the bronzy shades and I'm sweeping that along the lower lash line all the way across. And to add a pop of that teal, I'm taking that just more along the outer corners. I wore this out on a night that I went out with my girlfriends, and they literally were like, whoa, what do you have on your eyes? Which is exactly what I wanted for this look. And that's pretty much all I'm doing for this eye look. So you guys saw that it was super easy. I just used my fingers. Adding a ton of black mascara is really gonna help this eye look stand out. So make sure you do that. Feel free to add lashes if you want, but try to add ones that aren't going to take away from the eyeshadow too much. So just make sure that they're not too thick so we can actually still see all those beautiful colors on your lids. Since I picked these green, teal, bronzy shades, an orange peach blush will go perfect with this. So I'm using this shade from Buxom Cosmetics. I love these blushes that they came out with this year. They're probably some of my favorite blushes that I've been using. For highlighter, I just grabbed the first thing that I saw on my makeup table, which just happened to be the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter. You guys know that I'm obsessed with this one. I use it nonstop. I use it literally every day. It is my favorite highlighter. It also happens to be Maybelline, which is a great drugstore brand, so it's super affordable. So if you guys haven't tried this highlighter yet, you have to try it. Go buy it. My favorite shade is number 50. And then for lips, I am using this brand new lip product from Persona Cosmetics. This is their new lip gloss called Peach. This color is absolutely perfect, but the thing about this that I love the most is the texture. It has this really nice glassy look and feel to it. First of all, I have to give a really big shout out to Persona Cosmetics. I don't think I've used a single one of their products that I haven't liked, and this lip gloss is now one of my new favorite lip glosses. It feels so nice on, and it has this beautiful texture to it. It looks kind of glassy, or what's a better way of describing it? It's not just shiny. It has this beautiful sheen, but it's like, okay, I'm sticking with glassy because that's the only word I can think of. It has this glassy look to it, and it's thick enough so you're getting a lot of pigment, but it doesn't feel uncomfortable on. It actually feels super light on. So it's the perfect lip gloss. That is the whole look pulled together. I promise you, if you guys try this look out, all your friends are going to be asking, what did you do to your eyes? And if that happens, I want you guys to come back and leave me a comment and letting me know what happened. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and of course turn on that little bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. But you guys know that I post a new video every Sunday, so you can always see that. And also add me on Instagram and Eman, because I post there every day. All right, guys, I hope you love this look. I hope you have fun trying it out. It's something a little bit different. It's a little bit of color. It's a little bit less perfect, but still super wearable. So let me know what you guys think. And don't forget, all the products are listed in the description box. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next Sunday in a brand new tutorial.